See, Ryan Garcia had a problem. He was banned from boxing, and it all started with this one tweet where Ryan says, just to let everybody know, Ryan's not here anymore. We just him. Everybody said, what? He said, y'all not listening? I said, Ryan gone. We the demon worshiper, 666. Everyone rightfully starts losing it, saying, yo, where Ryan Garcia at? Give him back, or he's trolling, blah, blah, blah. His family starts tweeting they worried about him, and things start getting serious. The next morning, he pops up and he says, yo, everybody good? Everybody like, are you good? He said, me? No, I'm fine. Oh, you think about the stuff I was tweeting yesterday, man? Don't worry about that. And that was pretty much it. Everyone was just left in confusion. Months go by where he keeps saying strange things. He's tweeting that the government's coming to get him for exposing the truth, a bunch of conspiracy theories that people have been speaking about for years. Now, the thing is, this is all going on before his boxing match with a boxer named Devin Haney. Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia are both undefeated. So this was a really important match, to say the least, for both men. So people were assuming that Ryan Garcia was just trying to psych out Devin Haney. Now, people especially had this theory because Ryan was doing much more trolling than he normally does before a match. He's drinking beers on stage during his weigh-in. He's saying some super troll stuff. For this, he was always seen as the dude that trolls a lot, but with this, he was taking it to a whole nother level. Now, it's the day of the match. It's Ryan versus Devin. Devin versus Ryan. Them boys go in. Everyone is thinking that Ryan's gonna lose. In fact, they didn't even want him to throw down. They thought he had some real issues going on. They said it wouldn't be fair to throw him in. But they go in and Ryan shocks the world. He demolishes Devin Haney. Demolishes. The next day, he comes out and says, hey y'all, I can tell y'all now this whole thing was a joke. Hey, everybody like, yo, Ryan, you so crazy. He like, yeah, I was just trying to get in his head, psych him out, you feel me? And it seems to have worked. The world was calling him a genius, saying, yo, he got in that boy's head, psyched him out. A few days go by, and another report comes out saying that they found banned performance enhancers in Ryan's system before his match. And at this point, the world is confused. They thought he had a mental illness. They flip 180 saying, oh, he a genius. Flip 180 again saying, Ryan, what is going on? Ryan said, I did it. Everybody said, oh, hold on, what? He said, I love steroids with all my heart. They my favorite. I eat them like candy. His lawyer comes out and says, whatever Ryan says doesn't mean it's the truth. Now, most people figured he was trolling, he was joking, but people were calling it immature. They're saying, dude, you're in a serious situation right now. They're like, I probably wouldn't joke about this. Ryan goes, okay, all right, y'all got me. Let's be serious. His lawyer taps him. Ryan said, huh? His lawyer said, are you stupid? Ryan said, man, watch out. His lawyer said, if I catch you smiling again, we finna have a problem. Ryan says, okay, but I do have some theories to run by you guys. And here's where things start to get wicked. Ryan starts shooting out some theories that actually sound very sound. He said, hey, I was taking this medication, this natural medication that was supposed to help me calm down. Maybe it had some of them performance enhancers in there. The company comes out and says, no, we did not. But the thing is, something very similar happened to a UFC fighter named Yoel Romero. But before we talk about that, grab some water because it's time for a story break. So I just recently got into colognes, but I've yet to pick out the cologne that's right for me. Why? Because I'm the most indecisive person on planet Earth. And that's where our sponsor Scentbird comes in. Scentbird is a fragrance subscription company that'll send you fragrances for about $17 a month. And there is a lot of different fragrances. Perfumes, colognes, unisex perfume cologne. You even got your more high-end brands if that's what you're into. And I think the best part personally is the fact that with each fragrance you get a description of what you're going to be smelling. That being said, let's see what they sent me. You get it? Anyway, they sent me some Versace. I know it's Versace, but I like saying Versace. They come in these little lock vials that you could just unlock. They're magnetic. All right, let me see what we got. Oh, I like that. So this Versace is like a citrusy smell with wood and musk. Okay, I can definitely see that. And I like it. I like strong smells. Let's see what we got here. We got Better Than Your Ex. So that one's not as strong, but it's definitely just as good. We got black pepper, apple, lemon, lavender, sandalwood. You know what's crazy? I'm just now realizing that fragrances are fragrances just mixed together. It's kind of cool that they tell you what they are. And lastly, we got Mancera Cedrat Boise. We say Boise, like Boise, Idaho. I don't know how y'all pronounce it in France. Ooh, I like that one too. This one actually might be my favorite, I'm not gonna lie. Spices, leather. Ooh, I'm a mongrel. But the crazy part is that leather gives it an amazing smell. It's leather and vanilla. Oh, snap. Now, it's extra cool that you get a 30-day supply of these things, so if you're indecisive like me, you can try out a bunch. And bonus, they're pretty tiny, so you can just throw them into things. So if you're interested in trying out Scentbird, you can use my promo code XEVI, or you can click the link below to get 55% off your first month. That's $8, pretty good. Again, the code is XEVI, or better yet, you can use this QR code up on the screen. Back to our story. The UFC found banned substances in Yoel's system. It turns out that the company he was taking medication from had some of those banned substances in them, even though they said they didn't. So Yoel got $27 million. This is not something unheard of. So the boxing organization, the UFC world, they take this stuff very, very, very seriously. So they do a double check, which is called like a B sample. Don't worry about the names. But here's the thing, Ryan's saying, no, that stuff is in my system. I just didn't take it. Somebody must have given it to me. And that somebody was probably a man named Victor Conte. Here's where it starts to get wickeder. See, the thing is, Devin Haney was always questioned for hanging around a man named Victor Conte. He's famous for distributing steroids, banned substances to athletes that went under the radar, that couldn't be detected. He goes to jail because eventually he got caught. After he got released from prison, he was banned from every sport except for boxing. So Ryan's theory is that Victor may have illegally put something in what he was eating or drinking. It sounds insane, right? But the thing is, Victor is one of the first people to come out going hard on Ryan, and it kind of made people question, why is he going so hard? They found that the substance was in his system a day before the match, meaning that they don't know if it really gave him that power boost he needed. Regardless, the boxing organization says, hey, you're suspended for 1 year. And the match was ruled a no contest, meaning nobody wins. They say, we don't know how this affected you. You still had it in your system no matter what. And a year isn't that bad. Boxers take fights once every 6 months, once every year. So they're like, okay, this is fair, right, Ryan? His lawyer goes, yes, it's fair. So Ryan takes his suspension and everyone lives happily ever after. Psych, stupid. Didn't I tell you in the beginning of the video he got banned? Ryan decides to hop on a voice chat and starts losing it. He opens up by saying, yo, black people ain't living right. They said, Ryan, what you say? He said, you heard me. He drops the word. Hard R ain't living right. They said, he said, hello? Anybody there? They said. The people in the chat were stuck because he didn't only say one time, 2 times, he drops it like 10 times. One of the chatters tries to save him. He says, oh, what I think Ryan trying to say is that there are a lot of problems in the black community. And, you know, it's a real, Ryan says, let me be clear. I hate, everybody said, oh, Ryan. He said, no, I'm serious. I hate them all. I hate them with all my heart. The dude who tries to save him goes, I try to help. Ryan said, shut up. The dude said, what, who you talking? Look, Ryan, they said, he tripping, go easy on him. He said, all right, look, Ryan, you say you're a Christian. Ryan is very vocal about his Christianity. He says, look, Ryan, if you say you're a Christian, you gotta believe. Ryan says, let me stop you right there. Another thing about the Muslims, he starts going in on Muslim people. He starts going in on gay people. He's saying all the slurs and bad things you can possibly think of that I'm not gonna repeat on this channel. Now, I should mention that his words were very slurred. You can tell that he was probably drinking something. But the next morning, his words weren't slurred, and he said, I don't take a thing back. I said what I said. But as I'm sure you can imagine, the heat started getting hot. He starts tweeting, yo, I was tripping. He starts coming out with apologies saying that he loves everybody and that he's in a very bad place. People were not going for it. They said, yeah, okay, fine. You may be in a bad place, but bro. But for the most part, kind of similar to what happened to Kanye, people decided to just tell him to get some help and move on. The boxing organization said, they said, he was banned. The boxing organization said, we don't tolerate any forms of hate. We've asked him to seek mental health help multiple times. He hasn't. It's over. Kinda. He was banned from one big boxing organization, but he was essentially, in a sense, banned from all of them by association, because no other boxing organization would cross the one that banned him. It would look crazy in the press. So essentially, he's banned from boxing. And thanks again to Semper for sponsoring this video. We out.